Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're cutting straight to the chase on a topic that really touches everyone with a digital device these days: modern cyber threats.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Exactly. We're diving into this fascinating and honestly pretty alarming incident. It shows just how sophisticated cyber criminals are becoming and, maybe more importantly, how even highly disciplined people can get caught out.
Mm-hmm.
Our source material for this deep dive comes from some really compelling excerpts detailing a specific case. The Ayushman Bharat WhatsApp scam targets BSF Jawans.
Right. And our mission today really is to unpack this specific real-world scam. We want to understand the mechanics, how it actually worked, and crucially pull out the bigger lessons for your own digital safety. Because what's truly insightful here, I think, is how this incident shows that our sort of traditional ideas about security are being challenged, well, constantly in this digital age.
Okay, so let's unpack this. It starts with two soldiers. They're from the 100th Battalion of the Border Security Force, the BSF, Constable G.D. Subodh and Havildar N.A. Mahesh Kumar Singh. They get targeted through WhatsApp with a malicious file. Now, here's the clever bit, the really sneaky part.
Yeah.
This file was titled Ayushman Bharat, which, as many people know, is a big government healthcare scheme here. So it looks instantly legitimate.
And that's classic social engineering, isn't it?
Totally. It's
Really?
leveraging that trust in a known name.
It's compelling, really, how they exploit that familiarity. You see a government program name, and your initial skepticism, well, it might just drop. It's not about complicated hacking at first. It's manipulating human behavior. Which brings us to, I think, a really critical question for everyone listening. How do you actually tell the difference? Legitimate information versus these super convincing fakes, especially when things are coming at you so fast. Scammers, their main weapon isn't code, not initially anyway. It's trust.
That's a really good point. But, for someone maybe under pressure or just less tech-savvy, discerning legitimate information can sound, well, kind of overwhelming. Is there a simpler rule of thumb, maybe, for you listening?
I think it boils down to cultivating a healthy skepticism. Maybe adopt a verify before you trust mindset, particularly with messages you weren't expecting. Doesn't matter how official they look. Assume nothing, basically. So these soldiers, they presumably assumed it was okay. It's Ayushman Bharat. What happened the moment they clicked that link? The file downloads, and then what?
Well, it was almost immediate. Within moments, they start getting transaction alerts pinging on their phones from various banks: SBI, Axis Bank, RBL.
Wow.
And we're not talking small amounts here. Our source says it was over 1.45 lakh in unauthorized transactions, just like that. The impact was, immediate and pretty substantial.
The speed of it.
Yeah.
And that's what's really unsettling here. It shows the criminals weren't just, collecting data to use later. They already had a plan.
Yeah.
They used the credit card information straight away to order 3 Samsung Galaxy mobile phones. It just underlines how quickly they convert that stolen data into actual tangible goods. It minimizes the window for victims to even react.
And here's where it gets, for me, truly astonishing. The sheer speed of the fraud, beyond just the transactions. When they checked their Flipkart accounts, they found these smartphones had been ordered in the name of a Sonu Kumar delivery address in Patna. Okay, standard enough, maybe?
Right.
But here's the kicker. The items were dispatched and delivered within just 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Let that sink in for a second. From clicking a bad link on WhatsApp to physical goods being delivered somewhere else entirely, the coordination required for that kind of speed.
There's a very simple. It tells you something about their setup.
That's incredible. That's not just opportunistic. That's a slick operation.
Absolutely. And just to really hammer home the financial hit, the source gives the specifics: 45,071 and 45,310 debited from Mahesh Kumar Singh's cards.
And another 54,737 from Subodh Ram's card. Big sums for individuals.
That is terrifying, how fast assets can just vanish and be turned into something physical. That 15-minute delivery time, that really highlights a new urgency, doesn't it?
How so?
Well, taking immediate action, like blocking your cards, reporting the fraud, it's not just advisable anymore. It's basically the only chance you have to potentially mitigate the loss. The window is just so small now. So what can you do if something like this happens?
Well, the soldiers in this case, they did the right things, thankfully. They acted fast, contacted their banks straight away, got the cards blocked to stop anything else going through.
Good. Crucial first step.
Then lodged formal complaints, and importantly, they registered the incident on the National Cybercrime Reporting Portal, uploaded all the documents, the evidence.
Okay, those are absolutely the vital steps. Damage control and hopefully helps the investigation later.
Yeah. It almost makes you want to go back to, I don't know, carrier pigeons, doesn't it?
Maybe not quite. But you can imagine this incident sent, well, huge alarm bells ringing throughout the paramilitary forces.
Oh, absolutely. The BSF immediately issued an internal alert. It went out to all units, training centers, branches, basically saying, exercise extreme caution. Watch out for suspicious digital content, unsolicited links.
Which is necessary, of course.
It's a really clear sign that even these highly disciplined, security-conscious organizations are absolutely vulnerable.
And if we connect this back to the bigger picture, the specific scam, it really highlights how cyber criminals are targeting even disciplined groups like the BSF, using this social engineering, these deceptive government-themed campaigns. And given how much everyone, including defense personnel, relies on smartphones and digital transactions now, well, the need for regular, updated cybersecurity training is just more urgent than ever.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But like you said earlier, this isn't really just about soldiers, is it? It's about anyone using a smartphone today. The methods they used here, they're universal. Beyond the tech defenses, the firewalls and stuff, cybersecurity's weakest link. It's still the human mind, isn't it?
Seems that way.
This Ayushman Bharat scam proves that even highly disciplined folks can fall victim. And that just underscores this universal need for continuous, critical, digital literacy. For everyone.
So wrapping this up then, what does this all mean for you, the listener? I think the key takeaway from this deep dive is really the sophistication, yes, but also the alarming speed of these scams now. It's just a stark reminder that vigilance is absolutely paramount. Because as we've seen, even a highly disciplined group like the BSF can be targeted. It shows nobody is truly immune.
And maybe a final thought to leave you with. This incident, it really compels us to think beyond just the technical holes, the software vulnerabilities. We have to consider the human element in cybersecurity much more seriously. In this increasingly digital world we live in, how do we strike that balance? The balance between the sheer convenience of instant information, instant transactions, and the critical need for constant verification. And what does all this mean for our collective digital literacy moving forward? Something for you to ponder